Somerville Sounds has a new prototype. It's called Soft Drums Lite. We've taken the original prototype from years and years ago and given it a new look and new features. It's certainly not as flexible as our Kontakt Soft Drums, but it's a lot of fun. I'm all about folk music, singer-songwriter, Americana. That's kind of my thing. Sometimes drums hit with sticks too hard, but brushes too light. Soft Drums uses broomsticks, a fluffy beater, and tea towels covering the drums for that kind of in-between sound. Although you can certainly pay $0, we are kindly suggesting a pay-what-you-want price of $5. Click on the cog here. Now we have 3 knobs and a button: filter, saturation, and room. So I've got a kick down here, and then 2 octaves up with the snares. That's handy. Filter. That's very useful. Saturation. Get pretty gnarly. And then room. We're not calling this reverb because it's just a room. This was recorded in a tight space. It's just a little something. And then we have slam. That's a lot. It might be a little over the top. Let's run through the sounds. Kick, snare, 2 of them on D and E, and then you have this flam. We also have a percussion element on C sharp, so that you can do nice little backbeat or mix it with the snare. 2 toms. We have hi-hat closed, semi-open, and then open. Love that. The hi-hat foot pedal. Then we have ride. And then a couple crashes. Type of thing on the cymbal. The big difference between this and soft drums is that these are stereo mixed down files. You can't adjust anything. It is what it is. I love the sound. I mean, there's some EQ, there's some compression built in, but there's no way to get in and adjust the level of the inside kick mic versus the outside kick, or top snare versus bottom snare, like you can on the full version of soft drums and mellotron. It was my buddy Joel's old 60s Ludwig kit. I'm not sure of the specs, and I don't remember the snare or the cymbals. Preset number 1, soft. This is just the basic version of the kit. Next in line, 11. Guess what that's going to be? Notice that everything is all the way up and it's slammed. That's awful and amazing at the same time. Big softy. We're filtering. A little bit of saturation. A little bit of room, no slam. If you need those drums to sit back in the mix and not take over, just roll off the top end, give it some reverb. Saturation, it's always nice. Just push it on back. Chip breaker, this should be fun. Can't even hear the hi-hats with the filter down that far, but saturation all the way up, slammed. Concrete disco. Fun, not so gentle. ... I love everything all the way up, but the filter back down a bit. Hear the difference here? It's just, there's too much weird stuff going on. Look, I wasn't sampling these to be exposed, right? So there's some noise. There was some noise in the preamps that day. The pedal was making some noise. All that stuff shows up. Who cares? Roll that filter back a bit. Over yonder. Nice. What else is there, John? We've got other sounds if you want. A family choir, a rubber bridge guitar, an old-timey felted piano, some guitar pads. If you like what we're doing here and you remember my old prototypes, if there's one you really want to see, let me know. Talk soon.